5-year forecast because live look outside Covington Cellars camera there in high. Had a little view of the moon here within the last 10 minutes, but then some of those high clouds kind of obscured it. I will tell you, most of us are clear. We don't have a whole lot going on this morning. It's a nice quiet start to your Thursday, 74 degrees, calm winds. We are going to see a very quick warm up today with a good amount of sunshine, temperatures in the upper 70s by 9. Lunchtime temps in the lower 90s, and then eventually we get up to about 96, very close to yesterday's 97. There will be a mix of sun and clouds up top of us for most of the afternoon before we drop down to the upper 80s tonight. By the way, tonight we've got high school football live on KBVO. Liberty Hill taking on Connolly. This will be played at the field. If you're headed up there in Pflugerville, I will tell you temperatures will be pretty much in those lower 90s around kickoff, and we spend most of the game in the 80s. Very minimal rain chance for today. I really wouldn't expect it to be a problem if you are going out to enjoy some of the high school football we've got going on tonight. Air quality, moderate for particulate matter and ozone. That makes sense for this time of year. The rain chances, as mentioned, not great. We don't have a whole lot of lift to work with, but we've got some moisture. We got the daytime heat with the sunshine. We also have a little bit of that seasonal sea breeze that could be just enough to spark 1 or 2 spot showers. I think this is a little too much, but I like the fact that it's showing at least the potential for some light rain before sunset, and then eventually the rain chances disappear. They'll come back tomorrow, same kind of coverage and opportunity, 10% chance for most of us, if not less than that. I am going to, at this point, pause your rain chances Saturday before we put them back in the forecast on Sunday. That said, your rain chances actually look better next week. We finally have a little bit more to work with. The missing ingredient right now is lift. It looks like we'll get that with an incoming cold front. That's why you see the change in the rain chance coming up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How much rain could we see? Well, over the next 7 days, anywhere from about 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. I expect most of us to be less than 1/2 an inch though, so it's not a game changer kind of rain, but it's something to get excited about. And we need a little help here because month to date, we're down about 2 inches. Year to date, just over 3 inches here. So if we can chip away at that deficit with next week's rainfall, I think would be in better shape. We will get a new drought update later this morning. Not expected to see a whole lot of change that works in our favor. I think best case scenario, no change. More likely scenario, some worsening of those drought conditions. 7-day forecast, isolated shower possible this afternoon and again tomorrow. Highs will stay slightly warmer than normal in those middle 90s. Game day looks great. It is going to be a night kick, so temperatures will be in those 80s, I think, to start, and we'll pretty much stay in the 80s for most of the game too. Sunday, we start the transition into this new weather pattern. Front, I think, will arrive sometime late Tuesday into Wednesday, but we'll get some rain chances ahead of it and along it. That's why you see that uptick there. Temperatures, though, there's not a lot of cooler air behind it, so we'll keep things in the lower 90s. Overnight lows will be in those low to mid 70s. Erica?
All right, thank you so much.